All right. How do you think the process of learning a skill helps you rebuild your self-confidence and purpose?
A good question. Well, learning a skill set that can help you your career path or help provide a source of income. God, that's probably about the best thing, especially young males can do right now. Because with the computer tech, if you got a trade or whatnot right now, you winning. Cause that's something they can't take from you. Right? Especially they're not gonna trust no robot to be welding no pipe, no gas pipes. They'll trust a human to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll program a computer to weld it, but we'll be programming, ourselves to do it. Okay, they ain't gonna trust no robot. So like a lot of them good trades that help me get a skill. That's you winning. Like I ain't gonna lie, I won just because I learned how to do other things with my hands, especially with construction. They gotta touch on a lot of different bases. So it's a lot of little things that I've learned dealing with welding and pipe fitting, because that's what I do by trade. But like I've learned a lot of other little skill sets or means of getting money. So
And not having a hustle.
right, and I did good. Did good like my first year. I think I made what 140,000 this past year. My first time having a real job since McDonald's.
Dang.
My first job ever. Right. So like that made me kind of proud of myself, and seeing that my like the people that really love me, seeing me, them proud of me, that kind of made me want to stay down with it too, and knowing that I got my family depending on me, that pushed me a little bit more as well. And my will to not go back to prison, and that's what's keeping me working and going hard this way, because in prison they ain't gonna pay you to clean up or do nothing. You got to work to eat. So
Yeah, how much was you getting paid when you were working in prison? Weren't you at a prison that they made y'all work?
yeah, every prison you got to work. Okay, you got to have some kind of job. But okay, I was a gym coordinator at one prison. Okay, but now the only person about it, I got to be out all day long, got all my rec, because I'm having rec with other dormitories or whatnot. But I'm out mingling all day long, so I'm pretty much not locked down. So now that was pretty much a good, easy job in prison. But okay, some people they going picking beans and really doing some modern day slavery type stuff. So like just to see all that, like that's another thing that make me not want to go back. Like I just, that's no way a man like me should be locked in a cage with this skill set and this mind. Okay, I need to utilize it, and that's what a lot of us we don't do. We'll sit around and wait with our hand out or go do something stupid instead of okay, just go sign up for a trade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go apply for that job and learn that. Like dog, I went and applied myself, and damn, it worked. Okay, it's cool to push. It you don't have to be on the corner selling dope. It's cool to go beat your feet on the job. It's all right.
What challenges do you think you faced reintegrating your life after prison?
Man, that's a good question too, cause the trade I'm in, a lot of the plants, they just I had to do an extensive background check on me on this particular job. This last run, okay, and like these folks even sent my urine off to the lab, like just to get this particular job, okay, cause like certain jobs won't even. So what? I'm out of prison, this and that and third, but okay, for some nuclear plants, I can't go in there and put the pipes in because I'm around nuclear. Like some U.S. Government jobs, I can't work in because my background. So that background still, that thing still play a big part, and it keep a hold on you, and that's why I'm adamantly just working steadily, and I'm gonna get that pretty much fixed, because that does hinder, especially us as the minority, that hinders us on certain jobs. And you won't, like certain companies, you won't even get to elevate. I didn't even think about that like that in depth till you just asked me that question. Why? Okay, because some of them you won't even get but so high in the company because of you. You got a background like you're a fellow. And that's crazy that you'll be stuck right there. Like, that's crazy because the company I work for now, I think you can't even be a project manager. You can't run a project solely by yourself because if you're a fellow. Okay, damn. I mean, I never get to grow and be a boss in your company.
Yeah. Wasn't this your first year voting?
Yeah, yeah.
How long have you went without the ability to vote?
Oh, God. Well, again, what explain to you how I grew up or whatnot. But as far as the hood, we never got into politics. So by the time I was 18, I was already a felon. So I didn't get to even get my rights yet. It was taken as a child, and it was so crazy because I didn't even have no license until after I did them 17 years and came home. And then I finally got to get my license and stuff. I started getting my life together, but doggone, look how much time went by. Like, doggone, if I could have utilized all that time to be a real positive man, that'd been dope, you know. But I mean, I had to go through this to get well, man. Now and I'm not bittersweet or mad now because okay, I got everything I want in life. I got it. I got my family. I got my good health and strength. Like, I got my peace. I got my freedom. I ain't got no nigga, not to say nigga, but I don't got nobody saying I owe them anything or I'm running for anybody or like I don't got none of them kind of problems. I can go anywhere I want to go.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, like going anywhere I want to go. A lot of people can't do that. And growing up, like in the world I come from, okay, cause we gangbang. And you gotta think that was a whole different lifestyle. And that was a lot that I had hid from my family because I didn't wanna get them caught up, so I never took pictures. A lot of people never knew who my family was because I didn't put it out there on Front Street. And okay, I never really had a girlfriend or nothing like that, or old lady, so to speak. It was just, okay, my baby mom, that was, okay, I never think about no marriage or nothing like that until I got with the right one. So that was a roller coaster, just bound in the crash, like especially if I would have stayed living the way I was living, you know, but yeah.
How do you think the trade that you learned impacted your ability to be able to start
I
up?
picked a trade that was like one of those little tedious little things. Like to me, it was a challenge because I like a good challenge. And this woman had this older woman named Miss Jackie told me because I was driving the trucks and I ended up got my CDL and ended up smoking marijuana and they took them from. Okay, I lost them, bro. This woman say, "Well, James, go do the welding." And you ain't gotta worry about all that piss test stuff and all that there, and you'll be all right. Them folks will let you weld, you learn how to weld, you be able to have your own job. And I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, you wanna be your own boss, that's all you been hiring about? I'm like, yes ma'am, okay. So Miss Jackie sent me to Greenville Technical College, and I went to school to get my associate's degree in welding. And shoot, before I could even finish school, I was already had a good job. Like, and this is off the strength of these people teaching me how to read blueprints, how to weld, and how to cut pipe and stuff, and all this go with normal jobs in the field. Like, but these normal jobs in this particular field, man, it's really paying. Like, I was shocked to see how much money it was paying, and especially when I got on the road with it. I'm like, man, I ain't got to sell drugs no more. These folks paying me to where I can take care of my household and I'll be all right. And man, my whole life, my family, they cool with it. So man, I'm gonna learn this, and I'm gonna go a little harder, not to just stay right here, but to learn this business in construction because there's not that many black people in construction. And it's crazy because I can remember years ago, that's all that was in construction. Now it's nothing but whites and Mexicans in construction. Like some of the job sites I've been on, and that's another thing that keep me going. Because like the last job site I was on, it was probably about 2,000 people out there, and it wasn't nothing but about 10 black people.
Why do you think that was the case?
Cause okay, the culture done got lazy.
Mm.
They done got lazy. They want the scam money. Like they want the quick fix. Like they don't want to put the work in. Like how they want to take the work. They don't want to put the work in. They want, this culture want to take the work. They don't want to put the work in. Like okay, you taking the work. It don't show you how to keep working. They show you how to keep taking.
Yeah.
You're not learning that. Like you really not learning that. So like okay, again, you being stagnant. Okay, you're gonna keep doing the same thing till somebody kill you. If you think you're gonna keep taking or keep scamming or till you go to jail, that's gonna wear out. Okay, but this pipe, okay, boy, Texas got a whole lot of pipe they trying to put in. These folks trying to start these under the ground railroads and all this new stuff now.
Yeah.
Man, oh my God, I'm gonna forever be employed.
Yeah.
Like I love it. Like and it's crazy because like to start out and man to see at least a $2,000 check every week. Like and now I ain't got to the point where I don't have to work as hard in it because I ain't got good at it. Like oh man, and I even made these folks pay me a little bit more. I got to top of my jump because okay I learned a little something. Okay, but it done help with me finding me because I never knew I could. Well, this is my first time, but think about all the other stuff I told you I had just learned. Okay, the chess, the piano, all that. And that was just because my dad whooped me. Okay, this time my dad ain't whooping me.
You can just pick it up.
I'm doing it because, okay, I don't want life to whoop me no more.
Mm.
It's life that's going to whoop me this time. So, like, no, I don't even want to go through that no more when I can, all I got to do this and I can make, okay, I'm going to do that.
What would you say to someone who's currently facing similar challenges that you faced in the past?
What would I say to them?
Yeah. What advice would you have?
Trust the process. Stay down. It's just like even in the streets. Okay, I knew it. As long as I stayed down, I was gonna come up. It's gonna turn. Like that's just inevitable. Like stuff don't always stay the same. It's gonna turn. Like everybody gonna get their turn. So like okay, even with this, I'm gonna get my turn, and I'm cool with it. Like. And I see it, like I could, it's a difference if I didn't see it. Man, once I get this okay, I'm gonna get to pick all the jobs in South Carolina. I won't have to take all these jobs in Texas and the other places. Okay, I'll be dictating how much I need to be getting paid right here in my own state. You know, it's just that South Carolina don't pay as much if you're from here. That's the crazy thing, but and that Texas do have all the good pipe jobs in the United States. All the in paying, like that's a known fact, especially in construction. Man, that's why all the big construction going to now. So them folks, they more than prepared to pay they bring in. So that's why I've been hitting that road, taking all them jobs like that. But yeah, the next question, sir.
How do you think others can find hope and purpose during difficult times?
Real friends and family.
Mm.
It got to be those two. It can't be one without the other. It got to be those two. Cause it take a village to maintain stability. It ain't just like one or two people. It take a whole, like even when you was being brought up, it took your grandmas, your sisters, everybody played a part in it. Even your little brothers and sisters that was in your household, some kind of way. Everybody played a part in it. So like, you know, just you got to have that friends and family, the real friends and family, the ones that gonna sit you down and tell you when you wrong and when you right, and that's gonna get you together, you know, and not sugarcoat the problem. Like I needed a strong woman to stand up and let me know, hey, okay, I love you, okay, now I love you. You're an alpha female, an alpha male, and all this and that and third. I love that. Okay, but you got to tone it down. Okay, I want you to be my man. I want that love out you. You ain't gotta be so cold to me. Like, and it's so crazy because I really didn't even know how to really love a woman. That's another thing. And that's just from running the streets until I met the right one that, okay, I wanna know. I wanna know how to please you. Cause I want this. I want this for me and my family. And ever since I've been sat down and started striving for the right thing, like everything been coming the right way. You know, my granny used to say, you do right and right will follow you. And okay, it's coming, I see it. Like, you know, and like again, you just have to take your time. Like, Rome wasn't built overnight. Okay, it ain't like everybody gonna hop out there and look up and grasp up the trait like I did and get in position. I knew a couple people too, but I just had to show up and prove
Yeah.
myself.
Still had to do work.
Yeah, I had to go do the work though. Again, I had to put the work in. Like, I'm just one of the ones ain't gonna lay down. Like, I got to put the work in. I'm not gonna sit there and wait on somebody to feed me or sit here and be begging. No, and I didn't want to go to jail no more. And that's what people gotta realize. Okay, you got to grow up and put stuff in perspective. Like, okay, I did that when I was young. Okay. You don't get too many times to do life over. You know what I mean? I got a good situation now. Let me enjoy my wife and kids and try to live. Okay, I don't live for everybody else but me and mine. And that's the sad thing. That's another thing that the streets will do. It had to a point where you don't live for yourself no more. You be trying to take care of everybody else and trying to please everybody else and just, okay, doggone when you gonna take the time out for you. And that be the hardest thing. Like, a lot of people can't turn that off. Like, and I just had to really isolate myself this last time in prison. Like, probably that last year before I had came home, and I was telling myself, like, I can't go for it. Like, I can't. I'd be a fool to put myself back through this. Like, and I kept telling myself, you know, a lot of people when they come out, I ain't come back. Yeah. Okay, a lot, but get what the first thing they be saying before they even leave up out of. Boy, what you gonna do? Boy, you know I'm going to the bag. Going to get this money.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you gonna get a job?
Yeah, nigga said
You didn't say that. You coming right back. like, listen how people train the thought. Cause okay, I said I'm not coming back. I ain't say I was going to get to the bag. I already knew I was going to get a bag. Stuff that people saying that they're going to do, I already know to go beat my feet. I ain't one of them ones sitting around with a sign saying feed me. No, I already know. So, like, no. Like,
How do you view your journey now looking back?
It's tough. And they say life hard, but it's fair. Like, it been a hell of a journey because lately I've had to sacrifice and put it on the line and get out on the road by myself in these strange towns by myself and going to work with all these white folks and Spanish folk by myself. But I'm doing this for my family and for me. Okay, I'm doing this to ensure that I never go back to prison. Okay, it's gonna be lonely. They say it get lonely at the top. It's gonna be lonely when you got a sense of direction and you focus and you lock in, okay? And God don't give his battles to his weak people. He give them to his warriors. That's why I'm cool on the road. I ain't worrying about nothing. Again, I can go anywhere, so I don't have to worry about that. Like, I mean, everywhere. It's a big difference. Like, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't live everywhere. And the high power done seem fit for me to be able to take care of my family and be living way elsewhere. Oh yeah, I've been in Texas, but shoot, I still got my home. Shoot, man, got a roof over my head. I just had a good criminal. Like, everybody all right. I'm like, okay. And I ain't have to do nothing crazy to do that, but take my butt to work. I have to knock no old woman over the head. For a pocketbook, none of that. So it's like, it's a big difference.
What are you most proud of in your transformation?
I guess my growth in this thing and my patience as well. Because, okay, crossing over from where I come from and the things and the way I was living and to get into the working world, I've been a transition. Because, okay, these ain't street people. You can't slap Bob up because he pissed you off. You can't do that. Like, you're gonna lose your job. Like, I can't, you know. So, like, I had to learn my patience a little bit, and learn how to take these little bitty jokes and like, and on my job, okay, I think ain't that many blacks, so these white folks and Spanish people are saying some of the crazy stuff.
Yeah. And
I'm like, hold up. Hold up. And they say, nah, I ain't like that. I be using the N-word all the time. No. Oh, yeah, you ain't gonna use it like that?
Yeah,
Nah, you need to pick a different time, but not around me.
yeah,
You know, but then I have to remind myself, damn, I'm gonna hop on in there about that there. We at work. And we gonna tell them folks how long he used the N word. Like, can't do that.
yeah.
This is work. So it's I done had to do some growing, some solo searching. I really have. Ooh.
Do you have one final piece of wisdom or encouragement for the audience?
I was definitely get you a trade. Cause it's crazy, my professor, he was telling me before I left school, but we had went to Clemson and we was up there doing some studies. But by um, 2032, okay, like all the normal jobs that your child would get, or, or, or you know, just the normal little job, they ain't gonna be there no more.
Mm.
Gonna be robots. Okay, the only job that's gonna be really up and is the ones, your doctors and all that good stuff, they still, okay, but the people that got trades, that's what's gonna be still standing. Cause they can't trust them computers to do it. They ain't gonna be trusting them to wild no computer system. You know, just they not. And I wouldn't either, but getting a trade definitely was like this world, boy. In a minute, it's gonna be definitely different. And okay, with that, you can dictate how you get paid and you like what you want to do. Cause like the trade, it can take you so many different places. Right now, I'm actually going to take this class on the 17th of this month, get my other safety credentials. Cause it done took me to now I'm wanting to do the safety in construction and oversee the safety for big industrial sites and what have you, and making sure everybody being safe and ways to stay safe and just the logistics of safety in the construction world as well. I'm pretty much that's where I'm moving at with in that field because I just didn't want to be just stuck right there. Remember I was telling you about the project manager. I never could be one because I'm a fellow.
Yeah.
Okay, but I make more money if I'm a head safety.
Mm.
That's why it was around them.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people are prisoners in their minds, so that allows them to be prisoners in their situation.
Right, absolutely, and that's just like when I found that out about the, okay, they won't let me grow with so okay, that's y'all standard, okay, but if I be this right here, and I got my own LLC with this safety thing, guess what? I get paid just as much. Same thing. I ain't even mad. I get paid same thing. You still gonna have to pay. And it's cool. I'm here for the money. I can't be in my feelings about certain stuff or cause I'm a convicted felon, okay? They come with the territory. I can't wallow on that, okay? But there's ways around it, okay? Like with the trade, another thing, because I was a convicted felon, I never had to pay for anything. That's why you have the education lottery. Okay, they paid for my associate's degree in welding.
Dang.
Yeah, I ain't have to pay for that. So for people that's watching, okay, you can get it free when you get out of prison. You can go get your food stamps if you want to, and all that. And in Georgia, if you've been incarcerated in Georgia prison longer than 5 years, it's a mental disability. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because Georgia prison it's like 3 times worse. So if you've been in their prison system over 5 years, I just didn't want to be a product of the state.
Yeah.
I didn't want to play them reindeer games and do all that stuff that they had your medication, all the extra stuff. So no. But okay, as long as you, and I could have proved it, you know, as long as you didn't get 5 years or more check. I just didn't want to, when I come up, eat my feet and put myself through school. But it's definitely the mindset. And getting a trade like that shit for the people that's convicted felons or whatnot. And it took one of my brothers, he had got out the feds and he got his own safety thing to open my eyes to this construction world. But he helped me get the job and got me in the door. And it's also about who you know. But once they seen my work ethic, oh man, I ain't had a job ever since. And like it's just, you got to want it. You got to want it. Like, okay, ain't nobody gonna volunteer to help no felon.
Yeah.
You gotta wanna help yourself. Like, okay, doggone. He and my wife said, no, she ain't doing no more prison time. That means, okay, I need to be changing up my profession. You know, and okay, and seeing one of my people, here it is, doggone, they got to be on the ground forever. Okay, his baby girl, that's my guard dog. Like, it's just crazy. This guy, God, man, like, it's just crazy. never get to see him again, okay? Cause I know he gone. And doggone one of my people that I wouldn't have never thought like that change up and I see that, it just like, you know what, move out the way. Get on out the way. That's enough. Make me just get on out your way. But guess what? It won't put me back in prison like that. I won't go back. Not like that.
And I appreciate you for sharing your story, Pops.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed today's content, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with you for another one. Peace.